Good evening, friends. Good afternoon, good morning, whatever it is for you. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Just got myself a beverage. We're all set to go. I'm sorry if there was false advertising. I decided not to do Gunloper. I had the info from last stream in there, and then I realised actually I was going to do Year in the Dark. So, anywho. Hi, Sakurai. Hi, Trooper. How you guys going? Oh, yeah, Alien Isolation. Yeah, I'm going to replay Alien Isolation as part of kind of a spooky October-y thing to do if people are interested. How are you, Troop? How are you, Sakurai? Hey, Delta, nice to see ya. Thanks for the contributions, guys. Yeah, we're wrapping up our time in Mystery Lake, so we're on so we've survived 118 days, and we're at 25 days in Mystery Lake, so we basically have 5 days to go. And I'm hoping my moose hide is basically cured. Ooh, peanut chicken. That sounds really good. This is close, so that's good. Some of these are cured. So that I can get sort of stuff together. I can't remember. I think I basically rounded up all my stuff, didn't I? So I didn't have stuff anymore. Food and bedroll at the camp office, that's it. So I need to get prepared for moving on in a few days to Bleak Inlet. This theme song for me waiting would be Zero Resurrected's Mega Man ZX in the Wind song. I do not know that, but that is cool. It has an excellent title, that's for sure. So yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for this to be cured, so I was hoping we could make it before we leave. Let's have a look at what we've got. We've got plenty of water. We don't have much food, but there's a lot of meat outside, isn't there? Because I just got the moose. I got a bear. I think I was doing some archery practice with the deer, but I'm now basically out of arrows, so that'll be not happening for a while. Oh, pretty morning. Still kind of starry. One thing I did try and do was take it these are travelling crows. Yeah, I was going to say, there's nothing dead out here. One thing I was going to try and do was do that really long outdoor fire, because we did it last Year in the Dark stream, and unfortunately they decided it didn't count, so... Did I not get all these saplings? I must not have. Let's grab them. Did I just get some of them and not all of them? Well, that's funny. I missed one. Yeah, so there was a lot of discussion around where I should have the fire. I ended up making it in the yellow train car at train unloading towards the dam, because that's an outdoor location. It's sheltered. It didn't count. It was 43 hours long, and the game did not count it. So I'm going to go for a cave next time. I was going to do a fishing hut, and then I was told it needed to be an actual campfire and not a barrel, not a actual, potbelly stove or anything. Here, I've heard a lot of conflicting advice, to be quite honest, but pretty sure I'm out of my last remaining arrow. So yeah, that was a bit of a bummer, because I kind of rounded up a lot of firewood and waited, travelled around, kept returning to the fire, and sadly 3 days came and went, and the game did not care. Alright, so what should I do while I wait for this hide? What am I going to need for Bleak Inlet? Obviously I'm going to need bullets, which I have a bunch of. I also have a lot of casings, so I can make some while I'm there. I should probably put those away for now. I think I've got quite a few in here. 33 sticks for some reason. More prepared. Casing. Yeah, so... Oh, I don't know about the door. I did close it quite often as a matter of habit. But I'm thinking about doing a cave fire and trying again. Though I wasn't sure if that was something I wanted to spend my last 3 days in Mystery Lake doing, or whether I wanted to do it later somewhere else. Because I know making the moose satchel is going to take a little while. It's not clothing, but apparently it's in the clothing menu. That's fine. 20 hours. Well, 16 with fishing tackle. That's interesting. Stone, sometimes coal. You have 2. Birch. Yeah, I mean, this is one of my favourite places to base, but unfortunately what I'm doing at the moment is a year in the dark, so I'm only spending 30 days in each region. So once I leave here, I'm not coming back. But once I've done my year in the dark, my full year, I will be coming back probably to Mystery Lake if I want to continue the run, which is quite likely. Because I might as well, if I've gotten to 365 days and I'm still having fun, I might as well push on to 500, right? So not 100% sure what I'll end up doing, but yeah, I absolutely love it. This is my favourite place to base myself. Right, how are my skills going? Because that's other things I was working on when I was here. Fires 4. Revolvers 3. Gunsmithing I've got 3 just by reading. Mending. Stuff's pretty good. Mending takes frickin' forever anyway. Fear of the dark, yeah. My year in the dark, yeah. So yeah, my next month that I'm doing, my 30 days, is in Bleak Inlet, so we're about to get ready to go there. Though I am going to spend a day or so in Ravine on my way. The Iron Maiden band guessed the hinterland would make long time. Yeah, okay. Not a massive Iron Maiden fan, but yeah, that's quite funny. Hi, I don't know whether I say Sakja or Sakya, but nice to meet you. Welcome, welcome. Don't really want to get this deer just for the sake of getting it. I think I've read all the books that I have available to me. Just have to kind of kill some time. I could do some more fishing, get my fishing skill up more. I do have 4 fishing lines on me, I believe. Yeah, 4 fishing tackles. Don't have a lot of firewood, I don't think. Should we just grab a little bit of firewood and maybe go do some, another sack? Yeah. I'm a man who walks alone when I'm walking a dark road and idle strolling through the park. The light begins to change. I sometimes feel a little strange, a little anxious when it's dark. Yeah, very appropriate. I actually don't even have firewood in here anyway. So let's just travel over to the lake, do a little bit of fishing. Good, yeah, good lyrics. Yeah. It's very, yeah, I don't play Dark Walker. I'm not really a fan. It's the only challenge I don't really do. It's just not my thing. And it's not really why I play the Long Dark. It's not really the right vibe for me, but it is very cool to watch. I enjoy watching other people do it. How you doing, Mr. Deer? I'm saving you today. That's funny. Well, there you go. Unofficial Long Dark Dark Walker theme song. Didn't grab any food, did I? I did not. There's all that meat outside my door. That's okay. I've got a bunch of fish I've already left, I think, behind. Otherwise, we'll be eating pretty soon. Plenty of calories on board. Yeah, no extra spooks needed. Game does a lot of it for you. Lighten the load a little bit. I don't even know what I'm carrying. 41's not too bad. Looking forward to that satchel though. It's going to make travelling carrying my 40 kilos a lot easier. Gonna help enable my hoarder tendencies. Hope everyone has had a good weekend, or is having a good weekend. It's almost over for me. I had my last VOD actually, speaking of listening to stuff with a license, my last VOD got muted for a song that wasn't even in it. So you can kind of do the challenge thing, appeal it, but to do the appeal you have to like fill out your full legal details and say, under threat of perjury, I did not put this song in my video. I'm just like, dude, calm down. I only muted the first like 7 minutes of the video, and I only started talking about 30 seconds before that, I think, because I had a 5-minute lead in anyway, because it was the music for the lead in. And I was like, I'll just edit it so that I start talking a bit abruptly and put it on YouTube, it's fine. But yeah, it's pretty weird. Sometimes they sting you for music that you're just like, I don't even know what that is. That was not on the playlist. And that is not in the video. Oh, I suppose I should do Stone Age Sniper at some point. That's another achievement I do not have. Darkwalker can be done really fast. I've seen some people speedrun it. I think UK Psy R2, who's a streamer I quite like, did it recently in 1 hour 55. Because it's a real-time speedrun, that one. Because the game doesn't start the Darkwalker chasing you until 15 minutes real-time. So the speedruns are always calculated in real time. Right, to get this is going to be... I'm not good at this sort of thing. To kind of do... You have to line it up over him, and then go up, and then throw, and don't hit the tree, preferably. 7 minutes? Well, you could play it quite a few times in 1 hour 55. I think Zach's done a speed run on his channel. He probably is even faster than that. A lot of people use little exploits for Darkwalker. They cheese themselves like through out of bounds shortcuts and stuff. I'm just gonna hope for the best that eventually I'm gonna hit. Nowhere near. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna happen right now, and I can't be bothered carrying on. I did get rid of my stones, didn't I? Yeah, so. Could kill you if I wanted to, bunny, but I'm not going to kill you from a far distance with a rock. Yeah, I'm not trying to just kill it normally, Sakurai. Like, if I wanted to just aim at the bunny with a rock, then I would do that. But I'm trying to do the far distance thing, and I've been given a couple of different techniques to do the 20 feet Stone Age Sniper. I'm not just doing the normal throw it at a bunny. That would not be how I, Oh, this has happened again, look. Another arrow. Floating in the air. After whatever I killed despawned. This has happened a lot to me lately. Well, nice to have it back anyway. Handshake's enough to be inaccurate. Yeah, that's fair enough. I honestly wasn't giving it a serious go, so at some point I will give it a serious go. You can tell I've been here a few times lately. I haven't even got a weapon out. I'm that unbothered by the wildlife at the moment. I opened up my Gunloper run for like 5 minutes and then went, oh yeah, I'm not going to play this tonight, and my condition's at like 30%. And I have no food, so that's going to be really fun when I start that up again. Go start hunting. I did just forge, even though I don't really need to because I've got the guns, but... Double wolf coat. He's doing a flea. Hey, Eyesore, how are you? You sleepy? Crisis 2, 1500 hours. Huh, fair enough. Ah, there we go. First sprain of the day. Oh, and I don't have any bandages. Nice. Let's go around this tree. Let's even see if I've got any cloth, is the fun part. I do. Wrap up your ankle so that I can sprain it again for you shortly. Hey bunnies! No, you're fine, don't worry about it. Windy. I think I've got quite a lot of meat at the camp office too, so I can probably top her up. Oof, come on. I reckon by next game day, hopefully, that hide will be cured. Can't remember the last time I made a moose satchel, so that'll be good. I don't need to collect these, I have like 30 of them. I need to remind myself, it is not interloper. Should probably put it in my title actually, because people will ask. Ahoy. Oh, and I usually put the commands in my title too, so let's just do that. Right. Oh, hello, the deer's back. Hello, friend. I've had some weird wolf activity on this run actually, on this playthrough. Oh, you're moving back? Okay. Yeah, I'm here, sorry. Ah, too high. After last year in the dark stream when I had such amazing shots, today I'm just like, meh. Not working. This wind, man, I swear, the long dark wind is what gets me. He was very unbothered by the first arrow too, which always makes me laugh. Oh, there's a small thing flying over my head. Eh, that's fine. Should still have a little pile of meat, I hope. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I ate it all. Oh, that's right. I think I just have fish and a little bit of venison, yeah. Let's do that. Let's fill her up. I think there's fish outside the hut anyway. No, I just use plain old OBS when I stream on PC. For PlayStation right now, I'm just streaming through Lightstream. So, yeah, the PC is just good old... Because I think Stream Elements OBS is a different one, isn't it? It's kind of just using the same source data, but it's a different program. But yeah, for PlayStation I force it through a service called Lightstream, which is very handy. It means I can have overlays, etc. But yeah, I find OBS very... it has a little bit of a learning curve, but once you've got it, it's very good, and it's very low... not very intensive to on your CPU usage or anything. Windows Movie Maker. Ah, Stream Elements things in chat. I just use Stream Elements chatbot. I've just basically given their chatbot authority to post in my channel, and then I add all my timers and everything. You just authorize, go to the Stream Elements page and logged into Twitch already and authorize it, and then you can set up whatever commands or timers or anything like that you like. And if you need any help with any of those settings, just let me know. I'm more than happy to help. This wind is making this a very slow journey indeed. That's okay, we're going to auto walk and have a quick beverage. It's a good joke, Sakurai, but believe me, I used to make a lot of videos on Windows Movie Maker. I was very active in the X-Files community in the 90s and early 2000s, and we all liked to make fan videos. It was all very cheesy. But I made plenty of those. That's how I started doing any sort of video editing. Yeah, sure. Not a problem. I mean, I didn't want a lot of stuff. I mainly wanted to have stuff like shoutouts enabled and timers and some commands about, you know, frequent questions that I get so that I don't have to, like, say them over and over. And also, the only other thing I've added is Twitch Guru to make clips show for shoutouts, but I haven't got that turned on tonight. And the only other thing I use is through Lightstream. I've used something called Rainmaker, which is also made by the people who do Lightstream, and that's how I've got my little widget in the corner with the goal, but that honestly is just there to cover up the PlayStation stuff that they put on screen every time someone chats or joins the stream. It comes up with an on-air symbol thing that annoyed me, so I use that to cover it up, basically. Yeah, Kiwi. That's a secret command. I don't really advertise that one. And that will actually, if you even just say the word Kiwi or Aussie in the chat, it will, that one will activate. That was to solve the, are you a Kiwi or an Aussie questions that I used to get. It's not cold, so let's just drop these. Let's do a couple of hours of fishing. Antipodean, yeah, that one doesn't exist, sadly. And yeah, I don't use much else. I try not to make it too complicated. I did actually add blurb, so all those channel redeems that are sounds in my menu, they're all through blurb, because it just seemed to be the most straightforward. Jeez, I'm just catching freaking bass. Oh my god. Whoa. Holy crap. Thank you for the follow, Zook Monster. Welcome to the chorus. But yeah, there's an awful lot of thank you for the Wolfhouse Stupinski. But yeah, there's an awful lot of stuff you can add, like it's quite, yeah. Also, I find Stream Elements really helpful in terms of announcing stuff like that. So it said in the chat, thank you for following. So I see that because I look at the chat. Sometimes I don't have a headphone in to hear those alerts. If I've got both headphones in for the game, for example, because of PlayStation. But if I'm on PC, that's not a problem. But yeah, so the chat announcing stuff is very helpful as well. The bass is going to take longest, isn't it? I can get it to... There we go.
Barely walk with this much
Yeah,
weight.
it's hefty. I know. Oh, it's only going to take half an hour. Oh, hey, whoa, how are you going? How are you going? How's your weekend? I don't even need to keep fishing. Like, I'd be doing it for skills. But I've got so much goddamn fish. Suppose I don't need to cook it all, actually. I can, you know, that's a very good point that I could just... fish. But I might as well stay warm. Let's just add a bunch. Plenty of hours, there we go. Let's just fish for like 3 hours. Just get a whole bunch. I wonder about that because I've seen some channels that only announce new followers without names. Some people prefer not to get shouted out. Ah. And yes, I agree, the weekend is always too short. That's a good point. I usually make it a point to say, and I'll say this to Zook Monster, that you do not need to talk in the chat. Welcome, thank you for following. If you would like to say hi, feel free, but if you don't, no big deal. But I always want to acknowledge someone for following, because it's, you know, it's very kind of them. You could just lurk and watch without following. But yeah, it's all about what your preference is, really, I guess.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Yeah, I know, because you're carrying an obscene amount of fish. Right, I've got 2 hours more on the fire. I mean, to be honest, I have spent a lot of nights indoors lately. So what I could do is actually sleep here for the night. For like the cabin fever risk.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load.
I don't really care even if the wolf gets this. I'm just going to use the decoy button. Ugh. That aiming on PlayStation today is just not interested in behaving. Hello from Vienna, wow. To beautiful New Zealand. I'm sure Vienna is beautiful too. I never actually got to Vienna, sadly. Did do a lot of Europe when I was living in Scotland, but never made it there. Give you a beautiful sacre torts, abyss. That sounds good, whatever it is. I suppose cooking and I'm getting the oil, that's the only thing. I probably don't have a lot of oil. I might do a couple more hours before I sleep. Just top it up. Let's do 2 hours and then we can sleep for 4. I don't know how much skill this helps, but hey. Oh, sometimes you catch loads, sometimes you catch nothing. Alrighty. This fire will last longer than it says anyway because of the whole fire starting thing, but... dense chocolate cake with a thin layer of apricot jam in between 2 halves, coated in dark chocolate icing on the top and sides served with unsweetened whipped cream. Wow, that does sound very decadent.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Indeed you did, Astrid, my friend. Indeed you did. Let's do a little bit of water. Which will only take an hour and... yeah, about that. Sometimes this takes ages to clear. Like that said an hour and 39. Okay, not too bad. Let's do 2 hours because the water will be perfectly done. Fish. The wolves are just like ignoring my massive pile of fish. Of course. No, not the bedroll. I made a marshmallow for the first time yesterday. My husband and I sort of did it together. And I wanted to make mint marshmallow. And I followed the recipe very dutifully. And it said just replace the essence with whatever flavouring you want. So of course I replaced it exactly with mint. And of course mint should probably be done in a slightly lower dosage because it was very strong. Yeah, you only need 1 or 2 at the absolute most, and then you're like, too minty. But I was impressed with how easy it was to make them. So, how'd that go with the skill? Ice fishing, oh, got like a third of the way. Well, if I do come back to Mystery Lake someday, an awful lot of fish waiting for me here. Come at me, bro. Oh, I hit him. Nice. Imperial Tort is what you want, but need to like marzipan. Yeah, unfortunately I do not like marzipan. I tried very hard to like marzipan, but it was not for me. Not carrying anything, and it is Voyager, so they kind of do leave you alone unless you get pretty close, but I do like teasing them. And I'm not a bad shot with the wolves from fairly far off. Missed him though. It's taken a while to react. He's making the noise without doing the movement, so I should probably be picking up my brass. I know. Probably not going to find it on the ice now though. He's a running. Trouble is they're all running towards the camp office, aren't they? Oh well. So this is Voyager. This is my long-term run. I'm doing a full year, so I'm doing 30 days in each of the 12 major regions. And I wanted it to be a little bit more laid back, so I'm sticking with Voyager for this one. This is my sort of stats of the run. And my other run that's active at the moment is a gunloper run, so interloper with the guns turned on, because that's fun for me. I was kind of just trying to shoot them just for kicks, really. And because, you know, it's all rifle skill. But, we'll just get back inside. Making her tired again because we fished all day. It's only lunchtime. Actually, that needs a sprain in it. Let's do that. 40 sprains. Poor Astrid. Spending a night outdoors is always helpful right before you craft too, because then you can have, you know, you're not worried so much about cabin fever risk while you're doing a big craft. I'm not actually, because I wish I'd started to map, because that would have been a nice little fun thing to do in each of the regions. But because I already have that achievement, I was like, oh, I don't need to do that, I'm not going to bother mapping. And then I got to like my third location and I was like, you know what, even though I'm not going to get an achievement out of it, I should probably still do that, because then I get the map filled in. But oh well, I'm dumb. I am doing the Polaroids though, just for fun. So I do actually have like large sections of some of the maps done because of the Polaroid. So This is what I got out of PV. And coastal. This is what you get just by doing the Polaroid. And DP doesn't have one, sadly, but this is what I got from Mystery Lake. Gives you all of this. What mushroom. That's where the maple is. Oh, there's a dead deer over there. There's a backpack, which is interesting. Climbing point. So yeah, it is kind of helpful. But yes, I do wish I'd kind of decided to do that, but that's okay. I might as well head back. We're going to be tired. We're going to be slow because we're tired, but we're not actually that heavy. So we'll just head back and basically wait for that hide to be done so we can make our satchel. Hope that the wind isn't, like, too cruel to us, to be honest. Hopefully it won't get too slow anyway because we're so close to being... We're only a little bit... Yeah. We're only a little bit overweight, so... Oh, hello dear. I just saw you. I was having a quick drink. He's like, oh, I thought that woman left. What is she doing? Yeah, no, I'm still chasing you, sorry. Hey, Maisie dog. You want to cuddle? You can come up and sit by me if you like. Which side do you want to sit? Because why not? PlayStation is incredibly hard to get little tiny little movements with the bow and arrow. Nah. Yeah. And then when you let go, he's already moved because it's so imprecise. Can never remember when the day ticks over either. So yeah, 26 days in Mystery Lake. So we're going to go to Ravine. And we're going to climb down and get the distress pistol. And go that way to Bleak Inlet. So I need to make a decision about whether I pull a rope from here and take it. Which is usually what I do if I have a concern about it. But I think on Voyager I'm likely to find one in the cave or in the train car to take down. So I probably don't need to worry so much about whether there's one there or not. If I get there and there's not, though, I'm going to be annoyed. I'm not going to be able to come back. So yeah, so part of this challenge is that the once you've finished your 30 days in a region, you don't go back unless you have to transit through that region. So for example, after I'd done my coastal 30 days and went to DP, I had to come back through via coastal, but only because that was, you know, the way you have to come. But I wasn't able to, like, I actually had 2 days to finish up in coastal, but for example, if I'd already done my 30, I wasn't looting anything from coastal. So if I have to pass through Mystery Lake again, I can't, like, take anything or do anything. Can grab stuff that you've dropped, like, outside somewhere and carry on, but it's not, yeah. The whole point is that you've done your 30 days there and you don't do any more time. You take the one from the lookout, yeah, that is smart. But yeah, it will put me... Once I've got the satchel done, I'll have 40 kilos carrying capacity. So I just need to be particular about what I take, because obviously the rope will weigh me down until I get to Ravine. Oh, so snowy. So slow. If I wasn't kind of like not that far away, I'd probably stop and chill out somewhere, but chill out. Long dark. But yeah, I'm just gonna power on through even though I'm slow. Just do a little slalom behind the trees so that we're not held up by the wind the whole time. It's funny how, like, if I want to walk this way, no problems.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Probably getting quite wet too. Yeah. Dang it. Get these little spurts of speed. I wonder if the bear's respawned yet. Don't think it's been 7 days. That probably has. Probably close. There's a wolf up the hill there. The moose shouldn't respawn by the time I leave, because that was pretty recent. I actually don't know their respawn time though. I'm assuming they're probably similar to the bear. So it could do, actually. Probably been 2-3 days, and I'm going to leave on day 30, so that'll be about 7-8 days. Not impossible. But, I mean, he took that long to appear too, so I don't think they're as likely to just be straight back there. It's all good, Astrid. We'll get you back to have a little sleep so you can craft and go. Much faster now. And I'll definitely be eating as much of the moose and bear meat before I leave too, so it's not wasted. Though, if I do come back someday, after the year is done, I can eat it. I already have cooking level 5, so I don't need to worry about it. I was going to travel with all of my non-meat food. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. I do get ambushed quite a bit more. But also I'm a little bit complacent because it is so much easier. And if they do attack you, it's not that big a deal. Like, you get the condition back so easy. I wouldn't be really surprised if I accidentally died on this run, because I was a bit like, I'll be fine. Even if he gets me, it'll be fine. But yeah, trying my best not to have that happen. Don't really want to restart my year. Okay. Yeah, and the clothes for sure. Especially since my clothes are all animal clothing, you know. Right, let's take some meat in case we're able to craft. Yeah, I haven't played Pilgrim in a long time. I was thinking about doing that recently. Just to test some stuff out. Yay! So how many? 2 guts. Wow, it doesn't need much, does it? Oh, it's in here, yeah. Alrighty. Well, we're going to be pretty tired, so we're not going to get much done, but let's do what we can before we need to sleep. Let's make... It's quicker with the, fishing tackle, so...
Put on a rest suit, I'm gonna faint.
I wonder if being really tired will stop her from being able to craft, to be quite honest. I wonder what will stop me first, the light or the fatigue.
I'm so tired I could lay down right here.
I know, but we're going to see whether it lets you do a little bit more. It does. Alrighty, great. Now we can sleep. And it is, yeah, let's go for 10. Nice and light, hopefully. Otherwise we can do 12. On Voyager you can sleep 12. Oh, it's just light enough. Okay, cool. Perfect. These are so high calorie, these moose pieces. Oh my god. It's like the bear meat. On level 5 the calorie is just so high. Right. I don't know why I'm doing it through this way, that's fine. 10 hours, yay! Let's do like 5. Oh, fishing tackle worn out, that's fine. If it's quicker and I can make it again easily, I'll just use the tackle. Nice. Drink. Probably. Oh, we don't really have any wood, do we? I was going to say I could get some firewood going. And do some water while I'm... Oh, 99% for the wolf too. Yeah, I know. Isn't that great? I'm so glad they did that because I think they knew that it would be really unfair if they made you repair it with another moose. Seeing that, you know, they're not only they spawn less frequently, but they're harder to, you know, they're pretty hard to bring down. That would have been pretty cruel. I kind of wish the bear bedroll was a bit like that, but I get it. Let's go for the whole shebang. See what happens. I'm not going to get hungry. That's what matters the most to me. Is don't want to lose the well-fed. Yay! That's very exciting. 10 kilos! That's awesome. The moose cloak takes another hide. Oh, does it? See, I've never made one. Interesting. I guess you can find... You can't find a moose cloak in the game though, can you? You can find the hide. The satchel. So maybe they're thinking this is an item that you can find. Maybe we'll let them be able to repair it if they find it, and that way they don't even have to bring down a moose. I don't know. I don't know if there's any logic to it, to be honest. Yes, that's awesome. So now I need to figure out what I'm taking and give myself a 5 kilo leeway for the rope. Also need to make some water before we leave. Probably wouldn't hurt to take all the coffee with us because of the climbing and stuff. Okay. I don't know why it doesn't default to the torch when you're literally holding a burning torch. That's fine. Oh, really? DP9CH.
Come on, little fire.
Welcome, welcome. I'm trying to think if there's a smart way for me to pronounce that, or whether it is just DP9CH.
Perfect.
Welcome in. And that's very cool. That's good to know that you could do that. And having never made one, I've never really thought much about it. How are you? I take it you're a player of the Long Dark. Right, let's have a little quick look around. Probably should have just used it. Actually, let's just use a torch, seeing we've got too much fire anyway. So we've got saplings to take. Those are just firewood, those books. I'll grab this anyway. I think I cleared this out of anything I wanted. Yeah. I've got all this food that I thought I would take, which would be safe food to travel with. Though I'm also going to travel with a full stomach. Wolf pelt. So. Okay, I need to check on all of that. Alright, so while this is cooking, let's do that. Let's do a little inventory. A good fellow Sunday, fellow survivors. Yeah, lovely to see you, thank you. 1 hide and 2 cuts to repair. Seems pretty steep. Ah. Recraft. Yeah, recrafting it seems like a good exploit. Right, so I have 60 kilos of stuff if I take everything. Let's go Ada's head. I don't know why I'm doing it. I won't need to take all these sticks. I'll drop that firewood by the fire. I can barely move. I don't know why I thought it would be smart to do it right now, but that's fine. Crawl back to the locker. You can do it, Astrid. If you can find the locker in the dark. Yeah, here it is. We don't need you. Not gonna need all of you. Probably not even gonna need 2 stems, to be honest, but let's take them. 1 each of you. Leave the antibiotics. Oh, I've got a spare hat. We can leave that behind for now. Right. Okay, get rid of the big fuel. Take a couple of the bigger ones. Hooks are easy to make. Wow, look at all the bullets and the casings. I do want to take all of them. Not going to need this many sewing kits, that's for damn sure. Leave tools for now. Spray paint for now. Take good torches. Right, well that's 48 out of 40, so that's not ideal. Because we've also got... Oh my god, I have 22 cloth. Kind of want like 6 or 7. Good. Look at all these guts from the bear and the moose. Like, you normally need 1 or 2 for repair, so I kind of probably just need those 10. The dusting sulfur doesn't weigh much. I've got 3. These take 2 each, don't they? So... Okay, 44 out of 40, and I want to add a rope to that, so it's really still... And I want to add a couple of litres of water. Ah, fun times. And do I have my pot? I have a pot and a pot, don't I? Okay. I need to be more brutal, obviously. That's fine. Let's have some water. Once it's daylight, we will check. We will fill up on our food outside. I could only get 1 hour of sleep. I don't know why I put 3, but... Alright. Okay. Just eat and have a wee think about what I'm going to dump. I could do some repairing if I needed to of anything before I leave and not take as many hides. I just remember taking my run to Blackrock. Oh. Creepy green morning fog. And the Timberwolves just basically, you know, if you got any bad luck, they just tore all of your clothing. I've got plenty of bullets, and obviously torches do a lot, flares do a lot, but I'm just concerned I'm going to end up with no clothing because they destroy it all. Okay. Let's have a look at our, whether we're on day 28 maybe, 27? 28 days in Mystery Lake. Okay, so we do really need to start thinking about being quite brutal about what we take. Probably leave the birch bark. Maybe I just take 1 of each type of tea for now then. I've got the ability to make more. All of our clothing's actually not bad. The balaclava could do with a little spruce. I'm gonna eat the meat. I suppose I could leave with a lot less water too. Have I only got... I don't need a can opener anymore, but I was trying to save my knife. Pretty sure I don't. No, yeah, I can smash open cans, but it does take wear and tear on your knife. But I mean, it's not Loper, so it's not like I can't repair my knives pretty easily. Let's just take a full kit. Yeah, my knife does need some work actually. Maybe just take the good bow. I mean, it barely weighs anything, but... These hides do weigh quite a bit. Maybe I'll just take 2. Oh, Maisie's having a bad dream. Yeah, your last run ended here? What happened? Let's repair balaclava. I think what I'll probably end up doing is drinking as I go, and leaving water behind. What do I want to do before I leave? Oh, the Milton Beer Bridge. Yeah, that's brutal if he gets you. 123. Let's have a look at it in terms of skills. What can we skill? Fire starting. We could create like a bunch of fires all the way around trappers. That might be quite fun actually. We'd need a lot more wood though. is also stuff I want to take. And I would forget it if I don't pick it up right now. I haven't got any more hides curing on top of things. Because I used to do that a lot. Oh, and yeah, am I taking the food? Ah, the joys. Oh, Mazios. It's alright. Having a bad dream? Is there even much firewood around? Yeah, not normally. It's just up the hill, isn't it? So it might not be the most practical thing to do. I could just like create fires like along here to up the skill, because I don't even know if it's... Is it just the skill point just for getting the fire started? So they probably don't even last very long. I saw someone create like 100 fires. Try to create 100 fires in one area so that they could get level 5. Just for the sake of creating fires.
Come on, little fire. Perfect.
I'm gonna come back here at some point and be like, what the hell? Why are all these fires outside? Hey, it's foggy and I don't know what else to do. If I could get firewood, and I could guarantee the weather would be okay. I could try and keep one of these fires going for 3 days, but I don't think it's going to happen somehow. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. See you later.
Come on, little fire.
Good luck with the Milton Bridge.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Well, it looks cool. Even if that's all it does. I should have actually looked at my skill, because I don't think it's really helping that much, but hey. Oh, I didn't use the torch. I'm an idiot. Oh well. I like the cheese emotes, Trip. Oh, waffle mouse for one of them. Nice. I don't have any more firewood. Need to get the sticks from inside the locker. Sometimes it's just fun to do silly things in this game. If you can't have brains. Oh. Well, I actually do have a little, oh, it's not a zombie I was going to say, but I got a little Frankenstein Koru emote. It's just a red-headed Frankenstein emote, but it's not approved. I should have auto-approve emotes very soon, actually, but they haven't come through yet, so Oh, just missed it. Oh well, I had pretty fires. Even if it achieves nothing but being pretty and glowy. I'm not even halfway through my year. I don't even know why I'm that bothered about skills. I'm just like, why not? Oh, did that by mistake. That's fine. Oh, real foggy now. Suppose I could do one more. Yep. Keep yourself warm with lots of fires and eat some breaks. I know with everything that's going on at Interland, we're not getting a Halloween event this year. I'm like 99% sure, but it would have been kind of fun if they'd done something. But oh well, we can go take a picture. We won't be able to see all of them, will we? Oh, I suppose if we went like over here. Oh, broken snare. Can I see all of them? That's the best I can do. Alrighty. Well. What have I got? What's the one book that I've got? I think it's, Rifle, but apparently it's recommended that you read it when you reach level 4, and I'm not quite there yet. I could go see if the deer is there in the fog. Let these all go out. It's just the starting that I needed. Oh, and what difference did it make? Oh, well, it did get me nearly towards halfway. It got me to like 40%, so it wasn't the worst thing. Don't even know if he's still... Oh, yes, there he is. Well, we could do rifle skill, actually. I hit him. Wasn't a crit, though. Oh well. And he's the only one that's around here at the moment, so... Well, what we could do is actually start moving. I think that might be a plan. These are all slowly petering out. When I come back, it'll be a nice little circled trappers. let's grab that food I was thinking of taking and make some brutal decisions about how much we want to carry, and we'll go spend the night in the lookout. Doesn't matter if we're heavy when we on our way there, because we're going to grab the rope as we leave. We're going to the ravine, so we're going to go along that way. Might as well start our journey out of Mystery Lake. Double checking, nothing I want in there. I should probably put a note. I'm actually going to use the Endless Night app instead of in PlayStation, so allow me 1 second. Extended night, rather not Endless Night. What are we on day? Yeah, that's a good idea. Troop you thinking in the plane? I think you'd suggested that to me before. That would be actually a really good idea. Right, so journal, unit, map. We are in Mystery Lake. We are on day 123. The location is Trappers. And we have got items here, so just going to add a few things. I'm not adding everything. So under first aid, I know I've got cool, and under clothing I've just got a spare toque. Will be good to know in later game if I am worried about that. Food, nothing. Got oil, quite like to know that. Jerry can, that's it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Troop, I may do that. And I've got simple tools. Got a bunch of torches. I've got a crappy bow. I have a lot of sewing kits. Because I just know I'm going to find a lot of stuff. So I'm trying to be a bit more bold about leaving these things that I normally want to keep with me. Alrighty. Oh, and this is kind of crucial. We've got a lot of guts. We have 19 cured guts. We have a wolf hide. I won't worry about the rest. Oh, we have some cloth. But I may take... Alright, we're out of here. That's quite funny on the journal screen. There's a big list of things that I know that are here. Extremely useful app. I was reminded today because Zach put out a video about the app and how useful it is, and I have been using it quite a bit, but I haven't been using the journal feature as much as I should be. I've been leaving a lot of notes in here, which not ideal. Right, it's foggy, but we know where we're going, so we might as well just head towards the lookout. Are you actually broken or just... No, you're actually okay. I'll take you as well. So we're at 50 kilos on the dot. We're gonna eat and drink our way lighter. That's the plan. As we travel. So I'm taking a risk if I go over the hill with my normal route through the valley and up to the lookout, because there is one wolf on the way. If I hear him though, I could just, literally just fire the revolver, so that might be what I end up doing. And that way I'm not sort of taking a slower route, though I also have the risk of getting lost, so. Yeah, Timberwolf. That would be a nice place, I think, to get that achievement. Because I don't really care when I do it. I've got 5 left that I've not got in all of the Long Dark trophies. So they are 500 days, Stone Age Sniper, all skills to level 5. Though I thought I had done that, but I don't think. I obviously haven't. The campfire burning for 3 days, and those are the main ones. And then the 5th one is Platinum on PlayStation, which I get for doing everything. There's also Challenge Mastery, which I'm actually not sure I'm going to get. That's the thing. That may hold me back from getting Platinum for a while, actually, because I haven't done every challenge. And I don't really have interest in doing Darkwalker. I'm going to have to, talk myself into doing that, I think, if I want to get the Platinum trophy, finally. Because I'll be happier to do more custom stuff. If I'm not trying to get, Platinum. The other thing is, though, I don't have all the feats, and the more time I spend in custom games, I'm not earning those either. So, not ideal. But I do really enjoy Gunloper, so as long as I spend enough hours in straight games that aren't, Oh, really? Interesting. Huh, I'll look into that. So, do you just have to attempt every challenge? Because it says complete every challenge, but maybe that's not the case. I don't know if the fog is lifting or... Oh, it is, yeah. I can see further than I could before, for sure. Good timing. I'm going to grab these Old Man's Beard because I have ditched the antiseptic and I've only got one dressing.
This pack is getting too heavy.
See, I don't know what PlayStation has it set as. That is an old achievement though, so it could not have been updated to include Darkwalker. Oh, I'll have to have a look. My PlayStation doesn't think I've done the Hunted, even though I have. So that's going to be, I think, if it's based on older challenges, that's going to be what holds it back, I think. Oh, come on. No, that was never going to hit. I don't know why I let it go. So is it based on the original challenges? So Nomad, Archivist, Hopeless Rescue. too far to the right. The Hunted? What am I? Part 1 and 2? How many is that? Nomad, Archivist, The Hunted Part 1 and 2. Hopeless Rescue. What's the 6th? I'm probably miscounting there. Where'd my arrow go? Didn't go on the tree, did it? Oh, Whiteout. I'm forgetting Whiteout. So I've done everything except Hunted Part 1 and 2 according to the PlayStation. So, okay, that's doable. Oh, here, it's up here. Nomad Archivist. Yeah, Rescue, Whiteout, Hunted 1 and 2. Yeah, okay. And Darkwalker did it. Ah, okay.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Well, I'm happy to redo Hunted 1 and 2, though I don't particularly love it. I don't mind 2, but I don't like 1. Don't like being hunted by the bear. Not very fun. Seriously? It's a risk. I probably could have just left it, but... Oh, thank you for that. I was going to say, can someone count this brain? But that's perfect.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Don't think there's any cloth at camp office either. So let's just make some quick. Don't like having none on me. Go. And I'm going to eat by weight.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Yeah, Astrid, it already was too heavy, so just chill. You were far too heavy when you left. Now you're 0.28 heavier because you picked up a torch and a stick.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for
Oh,
much
Astrid,
longer.
you are. I'm sorry, but you are. You're going to lose weight by eating. You're going to be just fine. And I'm going to make you pick up some sticks. Because I'm pretty sure there's no firewood left in the lookout because you used it all last time. Though I doubt I'm going to get cold up there actually, so I'm probably not going to worry too much more about sticks. She's getting a little tired. She's not halfway tired yet, so she in theory shouldn't be getting slow yet, but... Wonder if the bear's back. I'm not going over to check, but... I wonder how long ago I killed the bear. Takes quite a while to cure, doesn't he? And I've definitely cured and used his hide, so... It takes 12 days to cure. So he's probably back. Leave it. Hey bunnies, you're safe from me today. He's gonna notice? Yeah, I was gonna say. Some point he has to notice me and run away. Ooh. Wolf choir is at it again. Starting to just very gently snow, isn't that nice? It's the kind of snow that I really enjoyed in winters in Scotland. Just gentle snow before it turns to brown slush. Because that's what no one ever tells you about snow, is how gross it gets. How's your, did you have your peanut chicken, Troop? Was it nice? Sounds really good. We had homemade pizza tonight, that was very good. Husband's pretty skilled. Ooh. Oh, you're cooking like a big batch for the rest of the week? Nice. I don't know how to say that. Is it like tteokbokki? Tteokbokki. Whatever that is. I generally like things that come in bowls. Asian dishes in bowls, so it's probably delightful. Cook and bulk, yeah. Oh, I get that, yeah. My husband used to do a lot of bulk cooking for a week. He still does, like in the winter time we still do like big batches of he'll do like a mince based pasta sauce, you know, like that you would put on like spaghetti bolognese or in lasagna or something, and make a whole lot of that and have it for a bunch of meals and freeze the rest. And yeah, it's very handy. We're quite lazy. We have like almost like a set menu now where we have certain dishes that we have almost every week, and we just rotate through them all. Or we have like set nights, like on Mondays we always have homemade macaroni cheese. My son loves macaroni cheese. Tteokbokki are Korean rice cakes. Ooh, I found a bowl with those and bacon teriyaki. Oh, yum. Nice. Now it's like 10 p.m. at night and now I want teriyaki. Yum. I should probably do this technique that I've seen people do lately. Probably induces less motion sickness, but I find it weird. I like to walk up the stairs like a person. As usual, I've left the door open. Very bad manners. Oh, I still have the gun rack if I wanted a little bit of wood. Oh, I actually have left a bunch of wood in here. Furniture's all here. Alrighty. Continue to eat the heaviest things. Don't really need to cook water. Let's do some maintenance. Let's harvest stuff. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, it's pretty easy for chat to make you hungry. Right, my knife needs a lot of work actually. Apologies for the noise. I need to check the rope is actually here too. I wonder if I deployed it below or whether it's actually... there's a rope here somewhere. I wonder if I think I might have deployed it. Oh, I've done this again. Forget about this door. Traps you. Where's the climbing point? On the way. Can you even see? I think it's that the rope is almost always there, isn't it? Or is it always there on the bottom level? The other option is I take the one from the Overlook Cave climbing point. Am I being an idiot? Where does it normally... Oh. Am I thinking of... yeah, I'm thinking of the destroyed lookout has the climb down, doesn't it? This one doesn't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's... yeah, the other one has a rope and I've deployed it, pretty sure. So what I think I'll do is I'll grab the one from the Overlook Cave on my way out. Seeing I'm going to be going fairly close. Spend tonight here anyway, getting stuff maintained, eating up a bunch, enjoying the view hopefully. If it clears up a little bit. I think there used to be like a rope here though, like actually just in here, but I don't think I've got it on this playthrough. I don't know why I always need to sleep in the bed from this side, but that's what I do. Okay, let's have a look. We can do a little bit more maintenance here. See if I can get stuff above 80 would be my ideal. Okay, 81 for the hatchet. The gun's already 80, but let's clean it anyway. Sorry, another delightful sound. $92. Nice. Speed rolls 98. 83. I mean, I could do that and be one less wolf pelt to carry around. Probably should have done that right before I left and then carried the next one, but that's okay. I'm gonna just repair a few things. $87's fine. Sort of 85 or below that I want stuff to be repaired. Alright, I'm definitely going to kill another wolf, so I'm not going to worry too much about the wolf clothing. As long as the timber wolves don't nibble at my clothing too much, hopefully I'll be alright. Right, let's do another couple of bandages. Big sigh from Astrid. Old man's beard. Reishi. I know some of this stuff is lighter when it's not crafted, but barely. It's very marginal. Alrighty, quite happy with that. Let's eat something heavy. Drink. And let's sleep. A well-maintained asteroid is a happy asteroid. Alrighty, and it's not light enough yet, so excuse me. Well, done most of the stuff I want to do, so we're passing time. Excuse me. Here we go. Another hour of sleep. And we can head to the Overlook. Should be at 29. I can't remember when the day ticks over. I think it may have been dawn or not far after. Because yes, we're at day 29. Oh my gosh, very exciting. Alrighty. Let's go. It's still foggy, but that's okay. It's kind of, there's a fair bit of visibility. I think it should burn off, hopefully. Oop. Alrighty, away we go. Fun part about Bleak Inlet is that I vaguely know my way around. But I've kind of picked where I'm going to base myself. I don't know the name of it, but it's that little, you know, there's a little lodge sort of place. And because I'm going through a ravine way, I'll be able to do that stuff up there and then climb down. I don't think I can goat, so I'm going to have to lighten the load quite a bit by the time I climb down, but that's okay. We can do that. It's pretty speedy without the wind anyway. And downhill always helps, obviously. Caw. Right. I guess we should go by the camp office. That route to the Overlook is probably the smartest way to go. Hey bunnies, good morning. I love the sounds that you get, that the atmospheric, that you still sort of get in the morning. Most of the atmospheric animal noises are overnight. But yeah, in the mornings you get kind of little bird noises. It's very white, isn't it? There's no colour in the world right now. It's like I'm playing in black and white. There's the deer I keep scaring. A minute there I thought he was running. I was like, is there a wolf? woodpecker. It's quite atmospheric when it looks like this. Okay, a little screenshot there. Quite nice, the deer sort of standing out in the fog. I'd say 80 bullets will probably serve me quite well in Timbies. I'm not going to be afraid to shoot. They do go through them pretty quick though if you just constantly use the revolver though. It's good to try to actually hit them. One thing I haven't been doing, because I'm on Voyager I keep forgetting, but I haven't been doing any looking for any prepper caches on any of the maps. I don't actually know where a lot of them are. But at some point I should probably try and figure that out and look for them every now and then. Trying to take a slightly more sensible, less brain-worthy route, which is higher, but I think I'm still going to get sprains. Which is why I made extra bandages. If I can get to this little bit here, I'm good. This little dip here. I'm good. Okay. So this is where you do your little tree slalom. Yeah, I figured that I have so much stuff that I don't really need to find them, but I always forget they exist until every now and then I've stumbled across them, you know, just occasionally and gone, oh shit, I forgot about this. Hey bunnies. I'm here to steal the rope, okay? I'm not here to bother you. It's gonna make me 5 kilos over.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah. So I'm actually just going to suck it up, I think, for a bit. Drop a liter of water. Yeah, drink some more. Eat some more. I may actually just drink and then pick up what I dropped. Don't mind being 50, to be quite honest. The fact that I'm already at 50, despite the fact that I started at 50 and now I have a heavy rope, is actually kind of a reassuring sign that I am dropping the weight as I go. It's such a good word troop. I love the word superfluous. Excellent word. Right, so this coming up is going to be where I get my most sprains. I'm going to take my extremely vertical route down to the river, which Zach likes to take at 1,000,000 miles an hour with no sprains, and I always get at least one. Though I was lucky last time I did it, I think I didn't get any. Chatty wolves, what are you saying? Just gonna do some deep breathing until I, get rid of this rope. had very good luck with this route, and I've had very bad luck with this route. Yeah, there we go. There's a rest though, not too bad. Gonna have the pulsing pain though, which is always annoying. Come on, channel the Zac. Oh, thank you for getting the sprain. Actually, not this bit that I managed to sprain on, it's the actual just running down the slope. That's funny. Okay. We'll leave her rest for now. I'm not gonna wield the rifle anyway. Unless I see the moose, then I might be in trouble. But I haven't seen him spawn here. I've only had the bonus trapper moose. We'll see what we get. Because I do I have 3 or 4? 4. Okay, well, I mean, to be honest, just in case, I really probably should. Not in ravine, no. It spawns by the exit to ravine, sadly. By just around here by the dam. Unfortunately, I've not got to ravine yet. I've only run down the hill from the Overlook Cafe, is what I always call it. The Overlook Cave. But yeah, so I may have used the wrong words if I said ravine. That was my mistake. I had the bonus trapper moose, and then this is the other one of the other spawn points for the moosey moose. Oh, don't worry. Yeah, it's all good. I'm definitely not going to goat down into ravine. I think that would be a bad idea. There's a lot of kill walls, or whatever people call them, in ravine that stop you from goating. Oof, yeah. Yeah. Can't see any markings. I don't actually think he's spawning here. Just remaining vigilant. Nice day now. Right, well, let's go back to revolver in case Scooter is here. The Trixie outside the damn wolf. Can't help myself, I have to grab at least a couple cattails. Not the heads though. Look, there's a trail of heads. Okay, cool. It's just muted talking to my husband. He's off to bed. Alrighty, we're almost out of Mystery Lake. I don't think we've done 30 days though. We should probably be very careful of that. Nope, so we're hanging out. Hanging out in the trailers till morning. I haven't fully looted the dam. But I also don't need anything, so I'm not going to bother. Oh, I've not looted in here.
Looks like this has been here a while.
Sorry. I had a sneeze. Stump remover. I don't know how important that sort of stuff is to the bullet making. Let's have a look. To make a bullet, you need scrap lead and a workbench. Okay. To make a revolver cartridge, you need gunpowder. Gunpowder. So what do I need the stump remover for? Is it to make gunpowder? Ah, okay. I need charcoal. So if I don't find gunpowder, I can make it by the stuff I've got in my inventory and 2 charcoal. Okay, okay. I am amazed I did not loot these trailers. Did I just literally run out of the dam and just keep going? Doesn't seem like me. Nope. I wonder if I just went to the other one and then kept going. Didn't have primer. Wonder what I did with the pry bar. Left it somewhere. The flare might actually be useful. Oh well. It's the middle of the day. What are we gonna do? Alrighty, well, let's start a fire outside and just hang out here for a bit. Why not add to our fire starting skill? Actually, do we have any fuel though? We have 1 piece of reclaimed wood. Okay, let's bust something up. Chair. Way overweight, I'm fully aware. I'm not keeping a bunch of this stuff that I'm carrying, so don't worry. Just need to hang out here, and it's smart if I just have a fire going. Pillow for the cloth. I do like the design of the pane mechanic, because not only does your vision get, you know, the frame around it of fuzziness, and it actually pulses in and out like you're actually in pain, but you also get a sound effect as well. So I don't know if you've ever noticed that the sound wavers in and out like you're like the vision does. It's very good design. Should get... Oh, I could probably have done a Magleen's fire. Let's try. This is a Magleen's day if ever I've seen one. Yes, with a book, 100%. Nice. I could probably light a bunch of fires and continue my fire skill. It's all good. I'm going to let that happen organically, I think, now. Seeing I've got, you know, 200 and something, 50 more days or something. Alrighty. Well, seemed like the thing to do, but I was going to make some coffee, that's what I was going to do. Coffee! So bright, sorry. That fire's probably blindingly bright. Just for like the climbing and stuff that's going to happen, but should we cook ruined dog food? You can't cook. Rusty dog food, banged up pork and beans. I don't actually mind spooky stuff. I'm not very good at playing horror games. Watched a lot of horror games. Funnily enough, some of my favourite YouTubers play majority horror games. So you'd think that I would like them, but I don't really like jump scares. I struggle a little bit with experiencing them. What I find is I'm quite strongly affected by sound design and spooky sounds, and I get a little bit in my own head about it. I kind of scare myself more than I probably should. So I found Dark Walker, the added sound effects and the change to the music, etc. I just found it a bit overwhelming and a little bit stressful. So it just wasn't really for me. I don't mind Alien Isolation for some reason, but that's also because I know what to do in a lot of the sections of the game because I've played it a few times. Same thing with like The Last of Us. Like I was really quite nervous about playing The Last of Us. That when we did the first playthrough, my husband played The Last of Us and I watched him because I was too nervous to play it myself. Now I've played it probably 40 times. So, and because I know the game like the back of my hand, I know exactly where all the enemies are. I don't worry in the slightest about it. But yeah. This is gonna die pretty quick, I think. Yes? No? You're playing, oh, thank you for the follow, Faden Verloren. Faden Verloren. Apologies if I'm butchering your name. You're gonna play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Interesting. Tell me a bit more about that. I don't really know that game at all. But I like to watch people play spooky stuff, so if I can catch it, I'd love to watch it. I'm just not great at playing it myself. Well, we're just killing time until tomorrow, really. Eat some tasty dog food. Just to keep lowering that weight because we're 15 over. With the extra water I just made. Alright. We probably just need to pass time and sleep, to be quite honest, which is a bit of a boring way to end our time, but I don't really have a lot more I want to achieve, and I don't really want to go very far from where I am. Let's just get her a bit tired. The other thing I could do is go for some sprints, which I have done before. Sprint her around a wee bit, get her a bit tired. Based on the RPG, Activision put the game out unfished 2004 and abandoned it. The community kept it alive. Wow, okay. I'll have a look. I'll do some Googling after this and have a look at it. Ooh, blizzardy. Can I open Stream Elements really quick? Because I'm going to need to update my stats and my timers and stuff. Because Mystery Lake will be done very shortly. If it'll open. Oh, there we go. I love it when communities keep games alive like that. That's very cool. So, let's have a look, friends. We are on wow, that's very cool. Obviously people love it if that's, they really love it if they've done, you know, they put that much heart and soul into it. That's really cool. Right, so I can do a little sneaky thing in the commands where it means that I don't have to spam it. I can now just do this and it'll add 4. There we go. And then I can take off the +4 in the command. And it says 30 days of Mystery Lake. We're done. Nice, we can move on as soon as the storm moves on. Excuse me while I just do a little bit of behind the scenes fun. Alrighty, and what are we at for wolves? We're at 41 wolves, wow. So I only need to add 1 actually. 39 monies, same. Excuse me. Deer 31. Moose won't have changed. You've done the sprains for me. How many fires have I lit out of curiosity? I did all those ones outside. 116, okay, so I need to add 11. Wow. Very breezy. And how many blizzards? 50. Okay, well, it's gonna be 51 after this, I guess. Right, so now if we go Year in the Dark, we should have the Bleak Inlet count. 0 out of 30. Nice. And I think it's just Route, isn't it, that has another mention of what areas I've done, so we can add Mystery Lake is done. Nice. I won't update any of this again until between streams now, so I won't do it again on stream. It's just always good at the end of a region to get things up to date. Cool beans. Right, back to Twitch screen and chat. Cool. Okay, so what am I doing? Let's just pass some time. Time to dance the Timby Tuesday. Well, I'm going to be in Ravine for a day or so. I may do a little bit of deer hunting. I'll be the deer hunter. With the bow and arrow. They only have 2 arrows. I only have 1 now, actually. But I won't be there for very long. I'll move down into the bottom of Ravine ASAP. Thirsty. Right, so we're under...
Thank you, Mama.
Oh! Corn dog buyers with the raid. Thank you, my friend. Nice to see you. Hello, welcome, raiders. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you all. I am Cora and Thistle. I am a streamer who does 90% The Long Dark and 10% other random things. This is my long-term Voyager series, Year in the Dark. So I'm spending 30 days in each of the 12 major regions of Great Bear.
Yeah, welcome.
We've just finished our... Thank you for the follow, Ham Muncher. I love it. We've just finished our time in Mystery Lake. We are now heading to Bleak Inlet via the ravine. We are very overweight, as usual. Hey Freya, nice to see you. How are you, buyers? How was your stream? I'm guessing you were doing The Long Dark, though that may be maybe not. Let's give you a little probably, you know. There you go. Going good, thanks. Oh, she's stuck on something. A rock. Just auto walking while I read. It's going well. Yeah, so we just finished our 30 days in Mystery Lake. We are very overweight, but we have a rope to deploy at Ravine. Oh, thank you for the gift sub to Troop to buyers. That's very kind of you. How are you, Freya? See, once we deployed this rope, we'll only be 10 kilos overweight. That's not true. We'll be... we're currently 14 kilos overweight, so we'll only be 9 kilos overweight. And I'm eating, basically, constantly to try and lower her weight. I'm doing good, thank you. Yay, Ravine. The peace and quiet of Ravine. So yeah, if you use, oh, buyers. That's very kind. Thank you for the gifts up to Freya. If you use this command here, I've literally just updated it before the raid. It gives you the statistics for my year in the dark so far. So yeah, going pretty well. It's a very chill Voyager run. My other run that I've got active at the moment is Gunloper, which is very different. And in not quite as good a position at the moment. I like the corn dog heart, that's really cute. Can't say I've had a lot of corn dogs in my life, and I have regrets about that. We have we have hot dogs on a stick in New Zealand, but I don't think they corn batter. Oh, 7 Days to Die, nice. I haven't played it yet, but I keep hearing good things about it. So I will be checking it out at some point soon. Let's go get this rope deployed so that we're not so heavy. That should be priority number 1. How many arrows have I got now? Is it just like 1? Oh, 2. Okay. It's really weird because I'm like suppressing all of my interloper instincts that make me want to pick up all the birch bark, all the sticks. I don't need to do any of that right now. I like how this deer's climbed all the way up there. What are you doing up there, bud? 7 Days to Die has been described as Minecraft for grown-ups? Oh. Well, I like building. That's the one thing that would be cool if The Long Dark had some sort of building, but at the same time I don't really want to change the game as it is. It's just, I would like to build my own little cabin. Every 7 days... Oh, that's why it's called that, okay. Every 7 days a giant horde swarms you. Oh my god, that sounds stressful. But kind of fun, maybe. That does make sense. So basically, you've got like a small amount of kind of zombies around for the 7 days while you're getting all your shit together. And then bad news bears. Sounds fun. Oh, you can turn off the hordes. Oh. See, that would probably where how I would start it. I'd probably do it without the hordes for the first wee bit. Get used to it. I'm so looking forward to not having this rope in my inventory. I'm not gonna lie. Come on, auto walk while I have a drink, please. Thank you. No worries, nice to meet you. Thanks again for the follow, and maybe see you again sometime soon. If not here, in someone else's stream. Right, deploy the rope. Ah, that's better. Still a little slow, but way better. Right, I was gonna do a little bit of... I was gonna go up to the train car very quickly, just have a quick look. Maybe try and shoot a deer. No worries, thanks again for the raid, and have a really good sleep. Hope you get a nice night of rest. My daughter has been doing some very good long sleeps lately. I'm hoping that means we are heading towards at least even just a couple of weeks of that continuing would be nice. We shall see. She woke up at 5 this morning, but then she went back to sleep, and she woke up again at sort of 6:30, and then kind of drifted in and out, made noise, went to sleep, made noise, went to sleep, so that's fine. Like, it makes you a little tired, but I can deal with that. It's when she wakes up at 5 and she's like, nope, that's me for the day, or she wakes up at 1 and 3, and you're just so tired because you're like, oh, I just want a long stretch of sleep. I bet tonight, because I'm planning on staying up a bit late, she will wake up. That's usually how it works. Fingers crossed. But hey, she's only little, she doesn't know. She's still working it all out. They do, yeah. They're like, oh, you've only been asleep for half an hour. Now it's time to wake up. Nah. What we got? Oh, a pry bar. Oh, and there is a rope here after all. I did think there probably would be, but just to be safe, I did supply my own. Let's take you and refuel, but I'm not going to keep you because you're too heavy. Oh, I'm nearly close to full anyway. Okay. It's fine. Don't need you. I'll take the bandage though. Alrighty. Well, we're in pretty good health. Good energy. We could just climb down. I was just going to see if I could shoot another deer. The ravine is a great place to practice your bow skills because the deer can't run very far. So if you do just wound them and then they bleed out, you can always go get your arrow because they can't exactly run and hide somewhere. Though, I don't always have the best luck with finding carcasses. But it is a good place to sort of work on your archery skills. So let's do a little bit of that before we go. I want the cattail heads, but I'm like, no, too heavy. Stop adding weight, please. There's one over there. How you doing, buddy? Where'd you go? There you are. Oh, it's two. Now there's a bunch of people watching. I'm gonna be terrible at this. I've had no luck in this stream so far, really. With any, crit shots anyway. Got a couple of wounded. Don't go behind the tree. Oh. Now you're gonna run away because you're gonna come around and see me. There's one right behind me. Clippity clopping around. Where are you? Are you like above me? What are you doing? Clippity clop clop. Oh, and the one I was just with is run. Okay. Where are you? Oh, you're up there. You're the one who's trapped up there. What are you doing? Can you just stay still? I can try and shoot you. I don't even know how to get you up there. Clippity clop clop clop. Oop, walk into trees. Like, I'm close enough to him to trigger him to flee, but he's just running back and forth on the rock, so... It's just constant clippity clop. Yeah, that's the thing. He's just dancing on the rocks, and it will be hard to get my arrow back. So the one that I scared off, has he run that way, or has he run past me? Because he could have run past me with all my distraction from the dancing one. Let's go up here and have a look. Yeah, okay, dude, I can't get to you. I can't reach you. Chill. Let's have a look from up here. It's getting not the greatest weather, so we might want to... Oh, right, there's one down here and I've scared him already. Oh, okay. I scared one and it made the other scared. Okay. Does happen. Okay, chill. Oh, weather's turning to shit. Yeah, okay. I don't know if I really want to stay here in the cave or anything. I think I might just want to go. Not going to be able to climb though with 9 kilos over. So I will need to do something about that. So I think the plan was, I was thinking in my head that I would stay here so that I could eat and drink more, but I think I'm just going to end up dropping it. Drop the heavy ones, keep the light ones. Collect cattails. If only I also had the technical backpack. But no, I'm going to Ash Canyon last because I'm a doofus. I could have had a whole year in the dark. Well, 3/4 of the year. With 45 kilos. But anyway. Come on, Astrid, you're okay. You're not even cold because that's the beauty of the double wolf coat. Slalom, come on. Duck and dive. Duck, dive, dive, duck and dodge, or whatever the joke is. Slalom. Slalom. Keep going in the wind. I think to come up this climb is a full, almost a full meter climb, but I may just drink a coffee just to make sure I get down. At least it's a pretty linear path to find the stuff and get to the cave down there, so let's just do that. Okay. Right, let's just, for a second. Drop all our wood. Well, not all of it, because we might need it down there. Especially the coal, if it's really cold. Could make more water. Gotta lose 9 kilos here, kids. Oh, it's painful dropping all this good stuff, but hey. Right, drink the coffee. Drop a coffee. Drop the snare, you can always make another one. Really don't want to drop bullets, eh? Pew, pew. Oh my god, I got all these cans from eating them. Silly me. I will find more fuel. You. Not gonna make... I'm gonna find more of them anyway, it's fine. I mean, feathers barely weigh anything, what am I doing? It's barely, like, they weigh such a small amount, I have to drop quite a few of them to get. Don't want to drop the stump remover. Yep, you know what? I know I'm going into Bleak Inlet and I dropped the stump remover. No one yell at me. .6. I'm just gonna have to find more saplings. Well, I dropped the stump remover, I didn't drop bullets. I don't want to drop bullets or bullet shells. I'm literally just going to drop 11 more feathers. There we go. Let's go. Bye. I'm pleased this is a very linear path down here. I don't need to worry about getting lost either. Oh. It's pretty good climbing down, hey? Yeah, I'm wondering about that, but I don't know when I'm going to be back through here. It's not going to be during the year, it's going to be much later, but yeah, I will create a note actually. More feathers that I just dropped. There is firewood down here to chop, which, you know, I'm actually getting warm, which is very silly. Okay, go in, please. Oh. Oh my god. Are you... You're shooting. Yes, you'd be good, please. This is why I came down this way. Yeah, Astrid, you're not dropping anything. Come on. Thank you. Oh. Might as well take you. Not worried so much about weight now. Soda. Let's get to the cave. I might do a PlayStation journal note. No, pause in the cave. Pause in the cave and put it in your phone. It's fine. I love Voyager. I'm not getting cold at all. I'm probably getting very damp, but I'm not getting cold. And my clothes are probably taking a little bit of a hit. There's usually a big limb in the cave down here too that you can chop within the cave for firewood, so I'll probably do that even if I get cold doing it. There's also one out here. Let's get you. Warming up, this is so silly. I'll get the rest of these when it's not blizzarding. Right. I'm curious to see what happens here. Oh, I did eventually get cold. There's usually a limb like inside the cave. Yes, see? Cool, now I can sleep here with plenty of firewood. I might get the deer meat. I know I'm going to get cold, but again, Voyager, not too much of a stress. It's mainly just the wear and tear on my clothing and stuff. 6 minutes, it's fine.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Yeah, Astrid, it's really not. You've been way heavier. It's all good, it's all good. Okay, back of the cave. Oh, that's right, they have a bed here too. Very kind for people who don't have a bedroll and come down here. Rest for that really long climb back up.
Hello
I don't
there.
think it's much of a... It's a two... Oh, hello there. Two Pump Trump. Welcome, welcome. I think I'll stick to my bedroll, just because I think it's a safer option. Just in case it does get even colder. Okay, let's establish ourselves a little spot here. Let's make some water to replace what we lost. I always cycle through to get the 90%, even though I get it from the I get it with a cedar anyway. 95 with the torch. Is that your dad? Hey Casey, how you going?
Come on, little fire. Come on.
I remember one stream, well a couple streams actually, where my light stream wasn't working, so I didn't have sound alerts or anything, and I felt bad because people were redeeming stuff like hello there, and I was like, so if you redeem it, I'll imitate it. So every time anyone had redeemed a sound, I just said it for them. Because I felt bad that they weren't able to get it. I said I can refund it or I can imitate it, and pretty much everybody voted for me to imitate it, so... Apparently your dad is on Twitch. Yeah. I would be very nervous if my mother was on Twitch. She'd probably be delighted that I stream actually if she figured it out, because she's very supportive of what I... No, wrong one. Of anything I'd like to do, but oh my god, I can just imagine my mum in chat. I remember finding out that my dad was on Twitter like about 6 months before he died, and I was just like, oh my god, Dad, what are you even... Are you tweeting, or are you just liking stuff? And he occasionally was retweeting random crap. I was like, oh boy. Sizzle, sizzle. This is a nice farewell to put to Mystery Lake. Yeah, have a blizzard in the cave on the way to Bleak Inlet, everybody. Alrighty, what I'm going to do, my friends, is I'm just going to take a very quick break. I just need to have a quick bathroom break, refill my drink, and we'll be back for a little bit longer. Should be able to go another at least half an hour, maybe 45 minutes until I'm too tired. So we shall do that. We will get ourselves into Bleak Inlet of all places. Oh my god. If the weather's bad though, I'm going to hole up at the pensive lookout for a while. But yeah, I'm just going to be gone a couple of minutes. I'll put on my clip screen so you can watch some clips. If you're new to my channel, that'll be a good way for you to figure out kind of what I'm like and decide whether you want to be here or not. But yeah, I'll be back really soon, guys. If you can stick around, great. If you can't, no worries. It was nice to have you. See you soon. Here, so that I can go to DP and back, and when I come back... Excuse me? Excuse me? I think not, Bear. I heard him. That sounded almost like the scared noise. But I don't think it was. I think it was the there's a taste of human noise. Let's go out the back door and see where he is. That's too funny. You do it too? It's our favorite thing to do. Oh, are you a Lady Gaga fan? Yeah. You're blowing your raspberries. Tuk, 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 tuk. Pile of tea, pile of tea. Gonna sit with my pile of tea. Then I'll drink one of the teas. Then I'll go to the deer blind. Pile of tea. Sorry, I'm in a very silly mood. I'm very sleep deprived today. Pile of teas. Oh, you're not warm. You're not close enough. Pile of teas. Fair enough. Well, if you've got some experience on a Xbox, then probably won't be a tough... Oh my god. Oh my god. I land... Gonna have to clip that.
Need some first aid.
I just... You big beast of a boy. Off you go. My heart just left my body right then. Oh my god. I might have to pass time. I don't know how far down he goes though. If I... Yeah, he wants cuddles. If I pass time, I don't know how far away he's gonna go. Like if he actually is gonna disappear far enough for me to get out and move. I was just gonna car hop, but I'm not gonna do that if getting out is gonna trigger him to turn around, so... I'm curious about his path.
God, I'd eat anything right about now.
Emily, welcome in. Yeah, definitely made my heart go, like, gave me palpitations. Whew.
It just kind of adapts. Does Henry have scope eyes? Yeah, zoom. Meow. 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 He just zooms into the bush.
Gonna wait for him to stop. I suppose they're trying to, like, suggest that with a bow and arrow, you can't crouch and shoot it. Yes! Skiish boots. Goat man! Goat man! Getting cold, getting cold, getting cold, but you're all right. Can't believe I've lost half my condition. But it's all good, it's all good. We got down, we got down. There might be another revolver around the corner too, I just realised. Just remembered. We did it!
It's a hard one because it's such a little jaunty guitar-y tune, and it's yeah. And again, yeah, please do not give advice on my interloper run. I needed to turn off my timers. I totally forgot. Dancing, dancing. I just that little raccoon in the coat. This is my impression. If someone wants to clip that, go.
When to know when to change gears, and I was like, no, I do it by the sound. You can tell, you can hear when the car needs to change gear. And he was like, what are you talking about? And yeah, that's just, I'm just an auditory person, I think. Hello, apologies if you were mid-clip. It's hard to time it sometimes with delays and stuff. Can't live in a city and the wood. I don't know what that means. Sorry. If you could tell me what you mean. I will clarify. I probably said something silly. Hope you had some fun clips. How dare I interrupt Cora? Well, what I don't know what I interrupted. Maybe it was a really good one. Apologies. I'll try and be amusing in real life too. Well, I suppose that's also real life, but you know what I mean. Right, well, I'm just gonna beef up this fire so that it's all night long, all night long, all night. And I'm gonna pass time. Can't live in a city and the wood. I don't know. It was a question. I guess, yes. I don't know where the question, what the reference is for the question. Did I say something about you can't live in both? No money, you can do anything. I live in a small city that if you drive only about 10-15 minutes up the hill, you are in very much the woods, or what we call the sticks, you know, well, you guys call the sticks too, but like the bush is what we call it, rather. You guys call it the sticks, we call it the bush. Very close. New Zealand's very much like that. We have lots of suburbia and actual city life very, very close to the looks like a pretty night out there. The natural wildlife, which is nice. It was not a crazy comment. Yeah, well, I have terrible memory, so if I said something, I agree. You can also live in the city in the woods. If I said anything different, I apologize. I don't know what I said. Sounds windy. I'm gonna take some charcoal because I know I need it for like some gunpowder stuff. 14, jeez. Can't sleep. Let's just get some more daylight going. Okay, that seems to be pleasant enough to move on. Wish me luck. Minus 27. That's my clothing bonus for you. Not the nicest day, but you know. I should be able to get to the pensive lookout without dying. Well, it's going to be my 5th location. That's pretty cool. I can even get there in the wind. Bye, Ravine. Well, first region I've been genuinely a little nervous about. Should be fine though. I believe in me. -40 with wind chill. I got out of the car at a gas station and my legs felt like they were on fire. Oh yeah. I take it that's Fahrenheit too. The coldest I've felt, I think, is -13 Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. And I had to wear extremely, like, so many layers that I looked like a bit like, you know, like I'm the Michelin Man. Oh, thank you, Freya. And just to walk to work, I lived a 15-20 minute walk from work, and it was basically very, very cold, snowing, and quite deep snow to walk in. I did not have the appropriate, like, I didn't have like ski gear or anything because Scotland, like where I lived in Scotland, was not used to getting this kind of like weather. And I got halfway to work and it started snowing so hard that honestly I was like, am I in the long dark? And my boss phoned me and was like, please don't come to work. I was like, okay, great, thanks. I'm going to turn around and walk home. I'd rather walk home than continue the walking the exact amount of time but end up at the office with no one there and sit there cold and miserable. What's down here? It was not pleasant. But yeah, the first 2 winters I had in Scotland were both like that. Extremely heavy snow. Nice. Okay. Really, really cold temperatures, a lot of ice, and everybody I spoke to was like, this isn't normal for us. And I was like, I've had it 2 winters in a row, are you sure? Because this feels very normal. And they, after that, I only ever had 1, maybe 2 quite snowy winters, and they weren't anywhere near as bad as those ones. But I definitely saw a hell of a lot of snow further north in Scotland. Just wasn't, like Edinburgh being on the water. Anything that's kind of coastal doesn't usually get as much snow. Or that cold. So, and now I live back in New Zealand, which is literally our temperature range is usually our range is, the coldest is about 0 Celsius and the hottest is about 33. So quite temperate, cold and wet up there. I absolutely loved Edinburgh. Edinburgh's windy. Glasgow's wet. Glasgow's rainy. But Edinburgh got the wind, which, you know, some people see as the raw part of the deal. I actually prefer wind over rain, because I'm from Wellington, which is one of the windiest cities, well, is actually officially apparently now the windiest city in the world last year. I see you, Timberwolf. And Voyager, if it's just one Timberwolf on their own, they'll normally flee. I'm just being a bit cautious. But yeah, Scotland gets a bad rap for weather when actually it's quite pleasant a lot of the time. There were a lot of times where I had really, really sunny weather in Edinburgh, Yeah, okay, come on guys then. And then let's get myself with something behind me so they can't come behind me. Their morale is really fairly easy to break on Voyager, but it is really better if you can hit them. Oh, fuck you. There you go. So now they won't come back. If only your pelt was more interesting as a Timberwolf than it is as a normal wolf. I don't really need you right now. Jerks. Welcome to Bleak Inlet, everybody. And before I forget, let's do this. Let's see if we can get into the lookout before they cause me more trouble. I wonder what clothing they damage to. Well, Voyager, yeah, it's a hell of a lot easier to break the encounters, but yeah, it's, God, they're painful. I don't really want to use that much ammo every time, or I'm gonna run out pretty quick. Yeah, so I would, be travelling back and forth to London for work to do different bits and pieces, and it would always be so many times where it'd be absolutely stunning in Edinburgh and I'd get to London and it would be horrible. And friends who lived in London were like, oh, you know, I'm sure it'll be better tomorrow, and London has such nice weather, it'll be such a nice break for you to have from Scotland weather. And I was like, I've lived in Scotland 8 years. Honestly, the weather is nowhere near as bad as everybody says it is. But yeah. And when they do have interesting weather, they have different words for it, which is nice. They have like ha, which is like a freezing sort of fog. When it's really sort of misty, but not that wet. It's just raining a little bit, drizzling. It's dreek. Great words. But yeah. Yeah, here we are. We made it to the first lookout. And there's the rope we're going to deploy to get out of here. Now, this one. Slightly different to the Mystery Lake. Some food, some wood. Oh, I like the pot hanging up, that's cute. Oh yeah, no, I totally agree. It is fun to tease. There's a thermos here. Which is funny, because we quite often joke that a thermos being added to the game would be really good. Keep your teas warm for longer. Every time you go up to the destroyed one, Blizzard hits, yeah. Oh, more matches, that's nice. I wonder if this is a guaranteed match point on Loper as well. This is cool. They're studying the Timberwolves. I assure you I have been to Bleak Inlet, I just don't remember it very well. I mapped it. I do kind of know the general layout of where some stuff is.
This will come in handy.
But I do not remember the, actually I might take you. It might come in handy. I didn't remember the, stuff in here. Let's compare knives. Where is it? Good old Fahrenheit. Where's their Fahrenheit? I need to learn better conversion. Excuse me, I need to learn better temperature conversions in my brain. I've gotten good at certain stuff, like, you know, I know 10 degrees Celsius is about 50 degrees Fahrenheit. I kind of know when it's really hot. I do see how it makes sense, because 0 is cold and 100 is really hot. But yeah, I'll always prefer Celsius. No worries, Freya. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. Right, so let's go deploy the rope, and I'm going to head to the radio tower.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, you're fine. It's, for some reason before I didn't load all the way. I must have stopped it part way. Oh, I did pick up all the shells though, yeah. I think I had that meat on me was probably why they detected me from quite far before. Yeah. The conversions for the long dark are weird in my opinion. For like when you're cooking up 0.26 gallons, I'm like, it's a litre. Wouldn't you rather like think of it as a litre? But I get it. You know, you do what you're raised in. It totally makes sense. It's okay, Astrid. You're going to get rid of the rope, then you'll speed up again. I'm sure there are good goats here too, but because I've not done them, I will be climbing like normal. Hey, Dan. Good morning. How you going? Hope you had a good night's sleep. We're in Bleak Inlet. Yikes. Oh, I forgot to check my clothing. What did they damage? Maybe my rabbit hat? That seems to be the lowest condition. 80% still okay though. Getting smacked with science. Yeah, I find litre to gallon stuff confusing.
Where's Dad?
Here's your quote pay.
Was that? Thank you, Dan. Totally unnecessary, but thank you. 2 cents a quote. I appreciate it. I don't even think I think there were 15 in there and I've added 111, so that's perfect. Thank you. I think you're at 121, so I've added 106. But yes. I have, how many quotes do I have? I have like 4.
Yeah, welcome.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chorus. Let's have a look at the cars and then let's go into the station before this weather gets crap. I'm so used to just like leaving Bleak Inlet as soon as possible. It's weird to think about being here for a month. So this is day 1, we just got here. It's not even going to count yet, no. 0. Oh, edge.
Okay.
Need to make sure I keep a good stash of cloth and my hides and stuff. Yeah, so I'm doing 30 days in each of the 12 major regions, so I'm not doing like transition zones or anything. Then after I've spent 365 days, a year in the dark, I can go back and live wherever I want, really. But once I've left a region, I don't generally go back unless I have to transit through it. And this is month 5. I've already done, if you use the command route, I've done Coastal Highway, DP, Pleasant Valley, Mystery Lake, and now we're here. I tried to plan it out for places that kind of were easy to transit between. Yeah, there you go. I also tried to plan it out for regions that were, so I'm not doing all the easy regions, then all the medium, intermediate, then all the advanced. I'm kind of alternating a little bit. So like, for example, after I'm finished here, I will go to Mountain Town, which is a nice relaxing sort of place to be. Doesn't, more sulfur. Isn't quite as challenging, but then I go on to Muskeg, which is, kind of challenging, but I know it quite well. Then Broken Railroad, Hush River Valley and Black Rock back to back is what I'm not looking forward to. I really don't know Hush River Valley. That's going to be a real learning experience.
But nobody needs this anymore.
Why are we buzzing? I think it's my headphone that's buzzing. Apologies if you're hearing any buzzing. Yeah, I wanted to do a nice long run. It's on Voyager, so it's, it's not extremely challenging. It's more of a relaxing sort of thing, but at the same time it's forcing me to move every 30 days, so I have to try not to be crazy overburdened, though I'm always overburdened. And I have to think about where I want to base myself, what I want to do. There's quite a lot of the time in the last wee bit.
Stuff will come in handy.
A lot of matches. In the last sort of usually 5 to 10 days, I find myself a bit bored because I've done most of the things I want to do in a region. Particularly for DP. DP was really hard because it's so small. But even Mystery Lake, which I love, and I could spend hundreds and hundreds of days in Mystery Lake just hanging out. I was sort of trying to think about what I wanted to achieve. Let's grab the note before I forget. Request extraction. Wolves everywhere. Chased out of the Muskeg to the coast. All predator deterrents failed. No food left. Going to check out the worksite down below Tower 12 for supplies. Use code 154 to bypass security doors. Hurry. From the Sector 12 tower failure. Remote service from automated relay. Extreme predator threat. Well, yes. So that's the code for below. But yeah, I'm going to try not to rush through Bleak Inlet. I would like to make bullets while I'm here. That's part of the reason that, you come to Bleak Inlet. But I don't want to, rush around to all the different places on the map and... I wonder if I should keep some of this clothing.
Barely walk with this much gear.
I know, we're going to sort ourselves out in a minute. But at least I kind of know, I know where the bear spawns. Well, there's no bed in this one. I know where the bear spawns, and I know kind of where some stuff is. And I've decided I want to base myself, which is like a little lodgy place. That if you're familiar with the map, that you may know what I mean by the little lodgy place. So you sort of climb down from here, and then you go left, and you go fairly far away from the water. And there's a little lodge there. Yeah, I'm back to 50 kilos. Alrighty. Let's turf some stuff. Gonna have to pick up sticks, I think. Too heavy. Too many stems. I'm about to climb, but I do have coffee. Oh, I could use the go drink, I suppose. I did pick up a new balaclava, I don't need it. I do have deer pants. I think I probably will leave the combat pants here. I can always come get them. I believe the Cowichan sweater is better than the fisherman's sweater. The knives out sweater. So we'll leave one of them behind. It's nice. It's been a while since I found like better clothing. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean I love Mystery Lake. I don't blame anybody who spends time in Mystery Lake and stays there. Like it's I don't want these in a locker actually. Don't need 14 charcoal, I imagine. Trying to be like picky here, but it's really hard when you're establishing in a new region. If I knew how to goat down, I would. I think I'm gonna have to leave some stuff up here and come get it up at the lookout in here. $45. Okay, so let's go back. Right, let's in my app leave a little note where I've left stuff. Pausey pause. So in the journal, map, I left a bunch of stuff at Ravine. Items, oh, I'll just do a note actually. Note, whole bunch of items at top of rope. And then here, what day are we on now? $126. We are in Bleak Inlet. We are at the thingy tower. Echo 1 radio tower. I'm not going to leave a note of exactly what I've left. I'm just going to say useful stuff because I'm lazy. Useful stuff in locker. Cool. Alrighty. You need more coffee, like in real life or in the game? Because I understand both. Ooh, getting a bit sore from how I'm sitting. Right. Is there anything up here? Don't think there's anything around the back here. No. Don't even remember if anything's ever left up here. Suppose it's... You can't even chop it. Geez, the weather is not ideal for exploring Bleak Inlet right now. Let's go back to the tower, and if we decide we want to stay there tonight, we can just do that. And when it's nice and clear, we can climb down tomorrow. Probably should have stored stuff at the tower. I'm not quite sure why I'm storing stuff here, to be quite honest. Yeah, I actually think I'm going to go back. I'm going to put it at the Pensive Lookout, and then at least I know exactly where it is, and I'm not coming through potentially a pack of Timbies to get it. Because if I climb back up to the Pensive Lookout, and then I have to make my way here, there is always the risk of a pack, so... Oh, I don't need light, I'm fine. In here. I'll just take... Oh, it's really very little anyway. I'll just take the... It's just wood and some clothing. So I'll change my note. I didn't even really leave much. That was just a silly exercise, really, wasn't it? Note. But I mean, it may come in useful because if my deer pants get trashed and I decide that I don't want to do a lot of hunting to try and repair them, I can always come get combat pants. Those are pretty good pants. I mean, I think when I first started playing, I probably spent maybe a good 100, 200 hours just in Mystery Lake. Potentially moved on to Milton because I knew it from story mode, but to be quite... oh, got a really silly way, that's fine. To be quite honest, I don't think I would have travelled that far, still getting used to the game, so I wouldn't feel bad about it. I mean, I've got what, I don't know, I'm guessing over 2,000 hours. I don't know, PlayStation doesn't really keep a track. And there's times that I just hang out in regions that people consider to be fairly easy just because I play for to enjoy the game, and I find the game relaxing a lot of the time, especially on Voyager. So I don't feel the need to stress myself out by playing. I do like to play challenges, but... Alright, weather's turning to shit. Let's get up to the lookout. Hopefully, the Timberwolves will have despawned, or about to despawn. I was about to say hopefully they've buggered off, but most people probably don't know that, you know, necessarily what I mean. After work before bed. Exactly, that's what I did for years. Absolute years.
Yeah, welcome.
I've played this since August 2017, so I would do that every day. Thank you for following, Happy Grinder. Welcome to the chorus. Feel free to say hi, but if you just want to lurk, that's fine too. It's nice to have you. I remember getting lost at one point coming up here and having to create a little fire against the rock and hang out there for ages because I couldn't figure out how to get back to the tower. Wouldn't surprise me if I do that again. It's turning to crap very quickly. Do I have 5 cloth if I desperately need it? Yes, I do. If I needed a snow shelter, I could make one. That always makes me feel a little bit more comforted. Oh, here they come. More bullets than I wanted to use, but hey, we're in a blizzard. Yeah, I know you're cold, Astrid. I'm trying to figure out where the hell we are. I think coming up here was a mistake. It's so annoying that, like, a frickin' tower in a blizzard is invisible. I should have just gone back to the radio tower. I might find the cave if I run long enough. Otherwise, it's picking up sticks. We need 10 more and we can do a little snow shelter and we can figure it out when the blizzard stops. Let's start doing that just in case. 1, 2... Yeah. You're okay, Astrid. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Nine. I remember going under a tree like this. I'm not at the tower now, am I? No. Oh, saplings. At least that's kind of a... They're almost kind of a landmark. Well, we can probably do a little fire. Is there a fire in here or a snow shelter in here? Oh, this is a walkthrough. Shit. What is this? Oh, there's a maple here. This is a little sneaky little spot. Some ketchup chips in the snow. Alright, well before we get too much colder, let's go through here. Can either try a little fire in here. Just do it. I didn't select torch because I'm an idiot, but that's fine. It is nearly midnight, so my brain is probably starting to leak out my ears. Excuse me.
One little fire.
If the fire will even, you know. I don't have a match command, but thank you. I've only got sticks, so we're just going to add them. And we're going to create a shelter. Oh my god, why do I not? Oh my god, I just added them all to the fire. I'm like, where are my 15 sticks? You just used them, bozo. It's fine. Okay, let's just make some teas. And we might have to just wait it out. Oh my god, I'm such a doofus. Let's create a fire and then make a snow shelter. Let's use our snow shelter sticks to make the fire. That's too funny. Okay, get in place, please. Alright. Tea. Coffee.
GG, baby.
GG. Yeah, that was definitely a GG moment. Wonder where I've run to. Like, I have no idea where I am. It's great. But I mean, this top part of the area, I don't think is massive, so... Yeah, so the only reason I put all of them out is that so that when you select them from the radial menu, they're all hot. You don't need to heat up all of them at once, but that's why most people do it. It's just for ease and for laziness. You don't have to try and find a hot tea. Oh, it's all good done. Don't worry about it. I wonder if I can find some firewood to chop, even though it'll make me cold. PlayStation is a little bit fiddlier to place the teas, but that's okay. As long as you move them when they say so and so minutes till burned, then you can leave them there as long as you like and they won't burn. Oh, I'm out of water, am I? That's all good. Let's do that then. Should I say hot? I knew where the heck I was. I would go find shelter, but I don't know. I don't know the map well enough. Pretty sure I remembered picking up saplings at one point not far from where I was at the radio tower, so it's potential that I could have just run in a big loop. That's a possibility. But yeah, I don't know. That's gonna be the fun part, I think, is figuring out this crazy map. The not so fun part is the fact that I only have 2 hours of fire, well, not even. Well, just under 2 hours. And, nope, don't pick up. Make some water. And the blizzard's probably going to keep going. I do have a bare bedroll, which is obviously, you know, keeps you pretty snug. But not great. I don't normally use maps, no. I have been known to pull up the occasional map of HRV because I find that place completely confusing. But generally, I try and explore without looking at maps. When I was a newer player, I did look at maps occasionally. When I was doing Faithful Cartographer and I got really stressed out that I just couldn't find a certain couple of places, I did look at the maps. But, generally I try not to. I think it's kind of more fun if you can just stumble around trying to find places. But at the same time, that can also lead to getting very lost. But so, I'm just curious, how cold is it? Minus 24. Okay, so yeah, bare bedroll's not going to mitigate minus 24. It's only going to give me 12 degrees. Lost is great when it's not you, absolutely. And I think the wind has changed because my fire's just gone out. So we're going to have to drink teas and we're going to have to run around and figure out somewhere inside. And we're just going to have to take this. It's not even melted. What did I even get out of that? 1.4 litres unmelted, okay. Alright, well, let's drink a tea for that warmth bonus. This was a dead end, was it not? Let's have a look. Yep. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, I'm quite tired actually. I'm not. Sprinting's probably not the best idea. Unless I drink the coffee. Another maple. Interesting. If I've gone on a big loop and I'm at the radio tower, I'm gonna laugh. Because this feels very... Guys. I think I'm above the radio tower, for shit's sake. I was close to shelter from where I left this entire time. I'm pretty sure that this road only goes to there, does it not? Hopefully I'm going the right way. I'm gonna reload. Oh. No. Okay, I'm at the other end. Pretty sure this is where the road is caved in. And if you just follow to the other end, you're at the radio tower. I think. Interesting that was a new location, but I didn't actually go that way when I came down before. Let's drink a hot coffee, because I've got no energy. Doing fine, doing fine. Not really lost much condition or anything. The rattling of the chain link fence is a nice touch. Yes, look, here we are. I was just up there, guys. That's so funny. Oh well, that quite often happens to me. You end up in a quite close to where you want to go, but you have no way of knowing that for sure, so you have to be better safe than sorry. Always good to find a spot, start a fire, heat your teas. Very good tactics in all difficulty levels. Nice sound design, adding the chain link fence noise. Pretty sure I picked up my bedroll, did I not? Yes, good. Because there's no bed in here. Oh well, that was a fun little adventure, going around in a big loop. It's a nice big spot. This is a nice big spot. Grab bedroll. Oh well, let's read our book. We did pick up a new book. Frontier Shooting Guide. Let's do it. Cool. It's going to get my rifle firearm up. Well, that'd be really good. Right, let's look at our clothing. So our rabbit skin hat is 75%. Let's repair that. Nice. Deer boots. 78, we might do those in the morning. We're pretty full, aren't we? Yeah, we're fine. Let's have a drink. Nope, not the lantern. Did wrong menu. That one. We've got very little water because of all the tea cooking, but that's okay. Yeah, let's just drink the water we have. We can always make more tomorrow. And let's sleep for 11 hours by the looks of it. 10, 11 hours I think is on the meter there. And it is 10 to 12, just a warning everybody, I will be stopping at midnight. Oh, Aurora. Nice. Let's put the radio on. And we can do some more reading. Do I have any tablets for the water? I do not. So let's make sure we drop the bad water. So we don't drink it. We can always warm it up tomorrow.
Hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Yeah, you're alright, Astrid. We can always drink a herbal tea. Let's just do that. Let's see how much reading we get before the aurora stops. That was it. Okay. Oh, it's daytime. Right, let's take that crappy water and let's get up to the radio tower. Hopefully without any more wolf problems. We shall see. And we'll try and climb down and get to our proposed... See if we can get to our proposed base within 10 minutes. I think that's probably a tall order, but we can give it a go. I should have very little timberwolf problem once I climb down. Oh, this is a pretty morning. It's a bit cold, but that's fine. And windy, of course. Bleak Inlet seems to be a very windy place. It's not really ideal. Have I got anything food-wise that also has fluid? Yes, sardines. Satisfy both of those. Nice. So it's just getting to the lookout where I may have more wolf problems. Once I climb down, they're generally not on the little map part of the map that I'm heading to. Why are you calling me Koru Lounge? I take it you're a Kiwi if you don't talk about Koru Lounge. Hi Timmy. Mum got me swearing earlier. I asked her to learn that kind of language. I panicked and said your stream. It's kind of unfair when she comes look. I need to take the heat on the... Sure. Why not? Sure. I am also someone's mum. I don't think she'll believe that for a second, but hey, it's worth a go. But... don't think I've actually had that bad a language this stream either. I've had a lot worse language on my streams before. And, yeah. But yeah, I'm not named after the Koru Lounge, so you don't need to call me Koru Lounge, thanks. Let's see what we can achieve in the short period of time that we have. So what did I do wrong in the blizzard? I ran up to the right here. It's right there, yeah. So I did run up to the right, I just then got confused by the blizzard. I needed to just go straight up here. My dog is trapped in the bedroom and she's banging on the door. 1 second. Yeah, so she can open the door to get into the bedroom. She cannot open it the other way. I think I'm going to start the next stream. If it's not so windy, which my god, it always seems to be windy here. I'm going to start the torch method. Or the fire, you know, sometimes with timber wolves you can basically light a fire, pull torches and throw the torches over and over. And that's a good way to break morale. It stops you having to spend all your bullets basically, because I'm already 10 bullets down. And I've had 2 packs. That's not ideal. And yeah, I plan to make bullets, but I don't actually need to go in the... I just need to climb down, so let's just do that. Can I go here? Apparently not. There's one just up around that rock face actually. Oh, screw you. I saw one go around that rock up there, so I'm just gonna crawl my way around here and climb ASAP. Let's drop what we need to and get out of here. Okay. Let's drop the crappy water to start with. And we can drop a bunch of cattails. Yeah, it's pretty, huh? Yeah, Astrid, I know you're cold. Can MRE feels wrong, but hey, we want to get down. I'll find another can. Oof.
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
I know, Astrid, but we literally don't have anything. I'm gonna eat the sardines so that you get that. We can drink a coffee. That one weighs nothing anyway. Drink the water you do have. Inspirational poster.
Jesus, this is cold.
Oh, I know. Eat these. So they're not wasted. Oh, that was an accident, but that's fine. What else can I drop? Let's drop that torch. $1 kilo. I'm gonna drop the wolf pelt for now. And another rabbit hide. And a sapling I just picked up. And rose hips, actually. There we go. Let's get out of here. Alright. Oh. I pushed the fire shortcut, not the garden shortcut. Alright, we're going this way. In theory, there should be no Timberwolf packs, but it's been a long time since I've done this, so I could be very wrong here. And it shouldn't be far either. This is very pretty skies. What I can do later is climb up and get that stuff. Get any other stuff that I've left. I think that is just the stuff that I've left actually that matters. And bring it down. Because this is going to be my new base while I'm in Bleak Inlet. This little cabin down here. The deer over there and a little pond. It's technically the river, I think, but it's pretty and it's relatively free of troubles. And I remembered it from when I mapped for Faithful Cartographer, and I remember it being very not disturbed by timberwolves. So fingers crossed it stays that way. Hi, Maisie dog. You're just gonna have to give me a minute, okay? I'm gonna come to bed in a minute, and you can give me lots of snuggles. This will be a good firewood storage place. I actually haven't been inside it since I mapped Bleak Inlet, so I have absolutely no idea what's in here, but this is my new base. So, did I keep the spray paint? I think I dropped it. I think I actually dropped it for weight. Yes, that's fine. Oh, nice little chest for storage. Let's do the lantern so that we can actually properly appreciate it. You guys can see a bit better. Okay, so we've got some wood here. Oh, a bullet. Oh, a few bullets. They know what you're going to expect in Bleak Inlet, I guess. Chair. Candy bar. Got obviously curtains we can rip to. There's another lantern. Old bedroll, cloth. Oh, a rim grill. Interesting. I haven't seen one of them in the game in a long, and I think that's one of the only places there it exists. And then you have a little bedroom. Got matches in here. Yeah, that's one encounter, yeah. I mean, if I stop panic shooting, which I did for the first one. Oh, another couch and sweater.
Use this.
If I aim and actually shoot them, if you shoot a Timberwolf, it lowers the meter dramatically, and if you kill it, it kills the meter. So, in theory, I just need to actually just hit them if I can, which is better, easier said than done. But yes, so this is my new base. So this will be our storage for stuff, like all the bullets that I probably won't carry around. Oh, I want the sweater. Let's put the sweater on. Oh. Why was the other one off? We can store our knives out sweater in here, because we don't get rid of those. Dunn would never let us get rid of those. We won't store firewood in here, but we can store our extra stim. And one of these. And one of these. Don't store food anyway. We can store some bullets. That's really good looting. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Should pretty much just hold it down, but that's fine. We'll go store 45 of those. Which seems insane, but hey. Let's store our charcoal until we're ready to make bullets. Store our advanced guns until we're at level 4. Casings can go in there until we're ready to make bullets. Same with that one. Those are the arrow shafts. So if I find any arrowheads, I can make more arrows. Another casing. We can store one of those. Our deer hide, our feathers, our sapling, our guts, our leather, our pelts. Dusting sulfur, saplings, you for now, you for now. Much better. Awesome. I'm happy with that. It's our little storage trunk. And then I may put stuff on the shelves later, but I mean, again, 30 days, you don't get a lot of decorations in a base. I do like this. This is very cool. The bear print tapestry thing. We've got a mirror. We've got people over here. Very old-timey looking photos. What else do we have? Oh, that's just a toque. I did see that, but I just kind of ignored it because it's not helpful. The same old red rug that everybody has. It's like a fuse box, but it's pointless. They've got a Billy base. I'm just kidding. Any more art? Anything? Oh, yeah. Ready? It's a stereo system. How's this lantern? Has it got oil? It's like 78% full. That's amazing. Alright, well, I'm quite happy with this. Let's see. We have survived a day in Bleak Inlet. I'm feeling pretty happy about that. Let's get the fire going and start some water so that when I save, I remember that's what I was doing. Because otherwise I'm going to start this up next time and not remember. Hoping, like a burn barrel, this has 2 slots to it. So we can cook 2 lots of water or boil that yucky water that I picked up I didn't finish. Oh, it makes a really different sound. I got a fire starting skill, that's nice. Water. Did I pick up the fusty water? The yucky water? I thought I did. I did not. That's fine. We can use the can to do a bit more. And I'm streaming again tomorrow. I'm not sure when. I think it'll probably be the afternoon. If you watch DH Down, it'll probably be after his stream, because I like to watch his stream, so it might be sort of 9 PM EST. And I think I'm going to pick up my Gunloper series, so I do actually need to save this. So what we'll do is we'll just cook it, and that way we are not worrying about whether we have water or not. $26, yeah, should be good. I mean, what I could have done is gone out and come back in for the save, but we will, yeah, we could do that actually. Then I can make more water. So let's just go back out and in. And we'll end the stream. But thank you everybody, I really appreciate you guys being here. It's been really fun tonight. It's been a bit of a challenge at times. Couple of weird getting stuck at a blizzard moments. Lots of turfing of gear to climb ropes. But yeah, it's been really fun. I've had some new friends join us tonight. We've got, let's have a wee look. So Zook Monster followed from Vienna. It's nice to meet him. Stempinski played the Wolf Howl. Then we had Farden Valoran followed. Corn Dog raided us. Ham Muncher followed. Troop gifted a sub to Corn Dog buyers, who then gifted a sub to Freya. Two Pump Trump played Hello There. Dun cheered some bits. Two Pump followed, and Happy Grinder followed, and Stempinski played GG. Oh, and Stempinski just followed. Thank you very much, friend. That was very kind of you. Oh, this is a little atmospheric, isn't it? I like it. That's a very cool look. I want to save that screenshot for sure. But thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. And it's really lovely to have you with me. And the Stimp guy followed too. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. And yeah, as I said, I'll be back on tomorrow, probably about 14 hours from now, in whatever time zone that you're in. And I'm going to go get some sleep, and fingers crossed my little lady sleeps. Let's find someone to raid. Because my brain has just started to switch off. Thank you, friend. I haven't raided Kimioda in a while, but he's got a lot of viewers right now. 2 feet is on. Nougat is on. Perfect Trip. They've all got loads of followers though. Perfect Trip does. Loads of viewers. Let's raid 2 feet, because she's only got one person watching right now. It'd be lovely to send a raid over to her. I haven't raided her in a while. So we're going to raid 2 feet at a time. Thanks again as always. Look after yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your day / night. And remember that you are a special person who is valued and appreciated by me, and definitely by people in your life. So, oh, is she not? Crap. Said new Loper run. Oh, it's like 6 hours. I think she's maybe left it going. She might have left it going by accident. Sometimes you don't end your stream. Nougat's on? Yeah, let's raid Nougat. Thank you for that. I just saw she was on my app. I didn't really think much of it. But yeah, look after yourselves and remember that, yeah, you are worth being here and I appreciate you. So Have a lovely rest of your day/night, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!